Don't come back!
We won't. Hey, you were right. Just like a pillow. Olaf.
I can't feel my legs! I can't feel my legs!
Those are my legs.
Oh, hey, do me a favor, grab my butt. Oh, that feels better.
Frozen was released in 2013 and became an event overnight. What's the secret of its popularity? The thing is that the movie challenged the most popular social stereotypes. There is still a lot of Disney in Frozen. The main characters are royals, their parents died, they look for true love, and have a funny companion, Olaf the snowman. However, the movie looks at many typical questions from an unusual perspective. The authors claim that a princess doesn't have to befriend animals and always be inordinately cheerful. Love at first sight might be deceiving, and the power of love towards yourself and your close ones might be stronger than the kiss of a strange prince. But first things first. If you enjoy psychological breakdowns of movies and series, subscribe and give us a thumbs up.
Get it together. Control it. Don't feel. Don't feel. Don't feel. Don't feel.
For most Disney princesses, the main life goal is the pursuit of love. Even when characters strive for something different initially, they end up finding love. Elsa follows this pattern. However, she doesn't need a Prince Charming to love her. She is to find love for herself. In fact, it's not a finding quest, but a retrieving one, because once Elsa loved herself. At the beginning of the movie, we see baby Elsa loved unconditionally by her parents. She enjoys her snow magic and doesn't fear it at all. However, when Elsa accidentally hurts her sister Anna, her life changes dramatically. Elsa has to put up with strict rules and conditions. It was the only way to make her parents accept her. She is criticized for showing her unique abilities and being emotional, finds herself in social isolation, and is suppressed by an authoritarian parenting style. It changes Elsa's attitude towards herself. She starts to see her talent and, metaphorically speaking, her ability to change the world as a flaw that makes her unlovable. It goes on and on, leading Elsa to a severe internal conflict and hyperfixation on her problem. She is always stressed and fails to control her emotions, being locked inside a vicious circle. The situation reaches its peak when Anna announces her rushed decision to marry. Elsa loses control, reveals her secret, and leaves the kingdom. Interestingly, it was the acceptance of herself in the beast form that allowed Elsa to control her abilities. An accident in childhood hurt Elsa more than it seems. She became confident that no one could have a close relationship with her. Elsa is convinced that she is dangerous to Anna and pushes her away, even though they are close and feel the need to spend time together. When she finds out how to control her powers, she doesn't let her sister stay at her side and maintain a relationship, and it leads to a new tragedy. To develop her personality, Elsa has to fight two demons. First, she has to accept and love herself the way she is to control her powers. Second, she needs to see that she is worthy of love and allow herself to build close relationships with others. It will help her to fight the chilling effects of her power. If you, like Elsa, want to let go of problems and doubts, check out our courses on psychology. They are created by professional psychologists and include useful tips and ideas you can apply. Purchase the course you want separately and get it forever, or watch it under a paid subscription. It gives you access to all our courses for a month. You can study anything you like, from psychology to philosophy and cinema. Follow the link in the description box and choose what's best for you.
Nobody wants to be alone. Except maybe you.
I'm not alone. I have friends, remember?
You mean the love experts? Ugh. Please tell me I'm almost there. Does the air seem a bit thin to you up here?
Anna is a typical fairy tale princess and girl next door you can meet in everyday life. She fits into social norms and frameworks. She is funny, carefree, and finds a common language with everybody she meets: animals, talking snowmen, trolls, or men. However, Anna's story makes it clear that her openness and the desire to be recognized are derived from her deep-seated emotional trauma. As a child, Anna suffered rejection and detachment from her beloved sister. Having not received a clear explanation from her sister or parents why their lives had changed so drastically, she felt that it was her fault. As a young woman, she wanted to get back her sister's friendship and was scared to experience something that devastating in another relationship. That's why it's critical for Anna to support all social norms and look perfect in other people's eyes. Anna always wants to prove to herself that she is not the cause of their problems with her sister and that she is worthy of love. It makes her crave a romantic relationship. Anna needs someone close who will support her and confirm that she does everything right. When Anna meets Prince Hans, she falls in love at first sight. However, she doesn't fall for a real person. It's a made-up image that hooks her. All the prince had to do was to fuel her fantasy with a couple of sweet and witty comments. Anna's recklessness in her relationship with Hans, her readiness to marry him right after meeting, and her dangerous decision to entrust him with the ruling of the state show that Anna is not adapted to living a real life. Most likely, such behavior is related to the long-forced isolation she experienced as a child. Many children face such issues when they find themselves in emotional isolation. It happens when adults want to protect their children from everything that can hurt them and limit their knowledge of the world. But in the end, they only make it worse because children have no idea about the real dangers and appear defenseless. For a child, a bad person is a villain from a cartoon who looks incredibly villainous at first glance. That's why children don't know that even a nice and friendly person might be dangerous. Anna's personal growth is not as visible as Elsa's. However, Hans's betrayal gives her an understanding of how complicated relationships between people really are, and the scene when Anna freezes can be perceived as a metaphor that she is finally over the desire to be the good girl you always have to be.
Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry about me.
You had us worried.
My lady. Get her warm and find Prince Hans immediately.
Hans and Kristoff have very different personalities. We can see it clearly. So let's focus on the difference between their attitude toward Anna. Frozen delivers a clear message about respecting your partner and their personal boundaries. From the very beginning, when he was pretending to be in love, Hans never thought that Anna's desires were equal to his and treated her like a silly child. On the first day of getting to know each other, Hans interrupts Anna's conversation with her sister, makes comments about the relationship, and doesn't let Anna make amends to Elsa. The way Kristoff treats Anna is a complete opposite from Hans's. He respects her decisions, whatever they are. Kristoff might disapprove of her choice of a future husband, but he believes when she claims she is in love with Hans. He doesn't think that a conversation with Elsa might result in something positive, but still helps Anna get to her castle. His respect towards her personal boundaries is clear even in the smallest things. He respects her decisions and private boundaries. Old Disney animated movies now look rather strange. They show extremely outdated ideas. At the same time, Frozen is a great fairy tale for a new generation that shows us a healthy relationship with ourselves and others. However, in the movie, the characters need just 90 minutes to change and find happiness. At the same time, we always have to work on ourselves. Make personal development more productive and interesting with our courses on psychology. If you know which course you need, purchase it separately and get lifetime access. Or, if you're interested in everything at once, start a paid subscription. Learning with us, you support our channel and our project. So, find the link in the description box and choose a perfect format for studying. What do you think about these Disney characters? Share in the comments.